Well, students, now we will look on continued part of virtual memory. The main important concept here is page replacement. Here we are going to look into several page replacement algorithms. Before that, we'll look into certain terminology here. So as you can observe, page and frame replacement algorithms. Yeah, I hope you know the difference between page and frame. Page is the one which is located on secondary storage that we are referring it by logical address, and actually it is the one which is of the same size available on main memory is a frame. That's the only difference. Both are of same size. If it is there on the main memory, we call it as a frame. So in all these problems which are coming just now, all what we will be given is we are giving a reference string which are all the request made by a particular process. So here is one example you can observe. This is a reference string given. These are all the frames requested by that particular process, 70120, in this order they have been requested. And as you know that physical memory is limited, it is given with the number of frames on the that particular main memory also. Let me take you to the one of the graph that is it is showing the number of page faults is dependent upon the number of frames. As you can observe, if physical memory has only one frame, then the number of page fault is very larger, because every page has to be replaced. It is at a time it is able to hold only one frame, only one page in it. So every time a new request for the page comes, it has to be replaced. When it is 2, it is slightly a page faults is reduced. When it is 3, then it is further reduced. When it is 4, it is further reduced. And you can observe at certain rate, at certain number of frames, it is remaining constant. You can observe after 4 onwards, even though you increase the number of frames, that is not making any effect on the number of page faults that are happening. So we'll look into one of the algorithm, that is first in first out algorithm, FIFO algorithm. This is the reference string given. As I just now discussed, that reference string is a request of pages made by a particular process. And here also assumption is given that there are only 3 frames, 3 pages can be in memory at a time per process. So it is main memory is capable to hold only 3 pages. So first what we are doing is we are writing this string with a little bit space in between. Can observe the same string I am writing here, 70120304423, with gap in between. We are writing it. See, for the first time we have 3 frames, all the 3 frames are empty, no pages are stored because there was no request for that particular page. So first time the 7th page is requested, so it is leading to a page fault because it is not available in main memory. So what we are supposed to do is show that page fault. This is a physical memory view where we have 3 frames. First frame is located with the 7th page. Because it is free, it is just brought out, swapped into. Then it has a request for 0th. So again page fault, as it is not there in the main memory. So at the second position 0 is placed. When it is requesting for a first page, we have a space available here. So page number 1 is also brought in. So now the main memory is full. Okay, and then the request has come for the page number 2. So now we'll check that whether that page number 2 is available here. No. So again it has led to a page fault. Whenever there is a missing of a page on the main memory, it causes a page fault. So as per the algorithm, we say first in first out. Among 701 which has arrived first, yeah, the 7th frame has entered into the main memory first. So this is the victim frame which has to be replaced. What is victim frame? The one which has to be replaced from the main memory and brought out to the secondary storage. So we need to replace this and place the new page. So at the place of 7, 2 is placed. So we have right now we have a status as 201. So the next request of page is 0. So this is already there. So there is no page fault, there is no change in the memory. You need not have to draw this box. So it remains as it is. 0th page is already there in the main memory. It is not causing any page fault. Remember, whenever there is a page fault, then only we are drawing this box, otherwise not. So next request is it is requesting for a page number 3. So we have 3 frames already, 201. Among this, which has first in, which is first in? Yeah, obviously zeroth frame is a victim frame which has to be replaced by page number 3. So 0 is replaced by 3. So we have a status of the memory with the pages 2, 3 and 1. So next request is for 0. So among 2, 3, 1, the first in was 0, right? So 1. Among 2, 3, 1, first in frame was 1. So this has to be replaced by 0th frame. We have 2, 3, 0. Among these 3, which is the oldest frame that has entered? Among these 2 is the oldest frame. So we are replacing it by 4. So same when the next again it is there is a request for second frame. Among these 3, the first in was 3. This is replaced with the 2, right? Then again there is a request for 3. Among 4 to 0, 0 is the oldest, so that is replaced. This way we have to continue here. The next request is there for 0. So this is replacing this particular frame containing the value as 4, and we got a 0, 2, 3. Again, when there is a request for 3, this page is already there on the main memory, so not causing page fault. 2, next bit in the string is already there, so again no page fault. The next one is request for page 1, so it is not there. Among these 3, which is the oldest? 2 is the oldest, right? So this has to be replaced by 1, right? And then again 3 is the older, that has to be replaced by 2. 0 and 1 are already there, not causing the page fault. Then among 0, 1 and 2, the oldest one is 0, that has to be replaced by 7. And next among 7, 1, 2, the oldest is 1, that is replaced by 0. The next is the next request is for frame number, page number 1. So here 2 is replaced by 1. So here you can just take a count of all these page faults. So how many page faults happened by this following this algorithm is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So this resulted into 15 page faults, right? So can vary by reference string. Consider this adding more frames can cause more page faults. Is it true? If you increase the frame numbers, then it will cause more page faults. So this we call as Belady's anomaly. So what is that Belady's anomaly? We'll see here. So just try to solve this particular problem, that is given a reference string 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Initially take the number of frames as initially 3, then 2, then increase it to 3, then increase it to 4, increase it to 5. So adding more frames can cause more page faults. If that is the case, then we call it as a Belady's anomaly. It is a wrong thing, as we say that if there is more number of frames available in physical memory, it's good, no, that is causing less number of page fault. But at certain places it is resulting into more page faults. So that we can justify by varying the number of page frames and taking this particular reference string. Try out on this. Yeah, this is what a Belady's anomaly is. See, when we made it as 1, number of page faults were 12. When the number of frames are incremented to 2 in the main memory, page faults remained as 12. When it is made 3, it has reduced to that page fault is reduced to 8. After that, after 3, you can observe when we took 4, it is increased. When we made it 5, again decreased to 6 something. When it is again increased at 6, 7, it is not changed. So this rule of saying if we have more number of frames in the main memory, then it will reduce the page fault is broken. So this we call as a false thing, right? That is increment, that is shown by the Belady's anomaly. In next video, we will see another algorithm. Thank you.